Okay. So now that we have completed the consolidation of our data, we've learned the keywords, sum if function. It's the time to move on and start doing the further analysis and explore the other functions of Excel. So the function that we'll be covering now is conditional formatting, which is one of the most used and I would say one of the most value-adding function of Excel. For that, what I've done is I've created another set of data, which is the expense detail. Because we work mostly in revenue, it's time to explore the expense portion as well. So that later towards the session, we would combine both revenue and expenses to bring to prepare a complete P&L. So as you can see in my this thing in the sheet, we have region just like in the scenario provided to us. We have product categories. We have groups of expenses with COGS, sales and promotion, selling, general administrative expenses, etc. And then these have been further categorized into rent and taxes, commission, staff welfare, etc. In column E, what you're seeing are essentially the companies where you have which have given us the services. So conditional formatting is fairly simple because the function is self-explanatory. So what we're going to do is you can find this in Home tab and let's explore this particular column, the full year number. Okay. I've selected the entire excluding the sum total, and as you can see, it highlights. So the first option given here is highlighted, and these are all given over here, whatever cell I want to highlight. Say, for example, I highlighted randomly, Excel has chosen one number. I can change it. Say, I want to highlight all the values which is greater than 2 billion. I just click OK and Excel highlights it. There's just one number. So there's just one number. Let me change this to 1 billion. How do I change it? I go to manage rule. The same rule that I created, I click on it. I click on edit rule. And then from 2 billion, I change it to 1 billion. Click on apply. It highlights all the numbers. Also, the way Excel wants to highlight is set in default. I can change it as per my preference. I go to the same edit tool option and then click on format. Maybe I want to highlight it in a different color, say yellow. I click on that and click apply. Then Excel changes it. Similarly, I can use the same thing to filter any or format any data. This is the condition I give. Less than, between, equal to, text that contains. Say, I want to highlight anything text because we don't have text over here. We'll go to the other columns. I want to highlight anything which is medium category. So I just go here, text that contains medium. So yeah, Excel highlights everything that is medium. I would, what if I want to highlight the entire row which has the medium category? We can use it. We can do that using a slight customization. So we select the entire data, go to conditional formatting, we click on new rule, and then at the bottom, there is an option called use a formula. I click here, I click on OK, I click on the formula tab, click on equal to, I go over here. By default, the Excel has chosen this value, but it has also, you can see the dollar sign, right? So it has freezed both rows and column. I want the column to be frozen, which is fine, but I don't want the rows to be frozen because what I want is as I move at the bottom, as I go downward, these values, these number of rows should change. And then, okay, so this is the value. What do I want to give it? Say I want to highlight everything which is of medium categories. I write in the brackets, medium. And again, I can format it in the way I like. Say I want the entire row to be highlighted in this color. I click on OK, OK, and then Excel does that. I can also modify this condition. Say I want to highlight everything which is not a medium category. I just select the entire data, click on manage rules, go here, click on edit, and instead of equal to, I do a not equal to sign. That way, Excel highlights everything which is not medium categories. All the highs and lows categories is highlighted.